Welcome to this Saturday afternoon matchup between the New Canaan Rams and the Harding Presidents. Myself, Gray Tomasco, to my left, first-time announcer and, big producer Andrew Mank here with his first call of his career. We're very excited to bring you guys this one. So, it's a great afternoon, 3 p.m., a freezing day, might I add. It's in like 7 degrees, so we have crazy wind chill here. Overnight, I believe it dropped to -1, so these players had a very cold sleep last night. I know the New Canaan players had a game last night in which they beat Norwalk 62-32, a great win for them, coming off a tough Stanford loss. So this New Canaan team is hot. They're looking for a second game. It's their first back-to-back home game this season, and they're looking to get 2 in a row, to kind of increase that record and, keep their 5-0 record above and make those state playoffs. And obviously this is an out-of-conference game for the Rams and the Presidents, so neither of these games will really matter for the in-conference playoffs, but definitely for the state playoffs. These teams are in the same state, obviously, of Connecticut, so this is definitely a close matchup. One thing that Harding's going to be struggling with tonight is suspension of players. We received word that a lot of players are suspended from this President's team. We're not sure exactly why or who those players are, but it'll definitely affect and impact this game as they'll be playing with lighter numbers and might having to pull some of these guys up. So, as far as the Rams are concerned, they don't have any injuries right now. They're dealing with a couple sicknesses, but those are kind of blown over. They really shouldn't impact this game as much as the President's suspensions might impact them. So, Mank, I'll let you talk for a bit here. What did you see last night out of this Rams team? What do you think they need to try and replicate in order to win this game?
Well, I think the Rams, they did a great job passing the ball around last game.
Yeah.
They did a great job getting some 3 points in, and they're really driving and keeping that score up. 62-32, that's not really a close game. And they did a really good job putting a lot of points on the board, and let's hope to see that they do this game. And Gray, you touched on about how they were playing yesterday, and they're just coming into this game today. Do you think this will impact their performance because of them not being as fresh as they normally are?
I think from a performance standpoint, it's either a practice or a second game. So, I really think in a sense they would have been practicing anyway. So I don't think it's going to impact their performance. They're definitely not going to be as hot and ready to jump off as they were last night, especially with the huge crowd they had last night. New Canaan student section ran a silent night, which means they get loud on the 8th point, and every other point after that is really electric. And you kind of saw that the gym was packed. There was nowhere to sit. Probably the second largest student section this year, second to that Wilton game, which was probably the largest student section turnout in New Canaan High School history. So, I think the players aren't going to be that tired from the Rams here. They're coming off a back-to-back game, but really shouldn't affect them in the way that you would think, just because, they would have been having practice either way.
Yeah.
Our platinum sponsor.
Now for some starting lineups here. Number 3, Zaire Lloyd for the Presidents.
In the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stortz.
Number 4, Nehemiah Lloyd.
We'd like to thank our gold sponsor, Anderson.
Number 4, and number 20, Antoine Dedrick.
Encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects.
And we had number 0s, Onavis O'Regan. And then number 2, Sebastian Estienne.
The outcome is highly personal and constructed with
for the Rams tonight, starting number 0, Griffin Bramwitt.
Thank our gold sponsor, Frangione Engineering.
Number 5, Jack Laddick, lights out shooter last night. Number 12, Lorenzo Marsili.
To our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal.
Number 13, Santi Lacayo.
All New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2022-2023
And number 33, Spencer Fuller-Wright. You know, he had a great game last night in terms of just setting screens and, you know, making big plays. He's definitely one of the better players on this Rams team.
Yeah, the big man hit a three-point last shot, and the crowd was going crazy.
We'll be back after the end of the national anthem. And we're back, just seconds away from the beginning of this one. You saw there Griffin Bramwood, a little Rams tradition. He high-fives all the players at the end of the Star-Spangled Banner, and it's little things like that that, you know, bring culture to this Rams team. And you know, speaking with Coach Melzer, you know, earlier this week, he said he likes to bring out, you know, the culture in these players and really build a strong program. The younger grades are kind of all part of this one program. You know, the difference between JV and varsity is, you know, a lot closer than a lot of other programs and teams might be. Just seconds away from this tip-off here. Wright and Lloyd goes up. Harding wins the tip-off. Lloyd to Lloyd. Lloyd at the top of the key. Finds Lloyd. Out to number 22, Jamar Wright. First bucket for Harding is good. Griffin Bramwood brings the ball down the court here.
Rams are looking to respond.
Bramwood with the experience finds Laddick. Back to the top of the key. He'll find Marsili. Marsili with a lot of pressure on him. They're playing a trap defense here. Laddick wide open. Harding playing very aggressive. Laddick wide open three. Air ball, that one's short. Lacayo to the inside. First bucket good. Great look by Lacayo off that air ball three.
Yeah, it was a great rebound by number 12 on New Canaan. Really putting it back up there, recovering from that air ball.
Top of the key here, Zaire Lloyd. He'll find number 22, Wright. Right on Wright. He puts one up, no good. Rebound, Fuller-Wright for the Rams. He finds Bramwood. Bramwood's going to bring this one down the court. Bramwood at the top of the court. He'll give it to Marsili. To Laddick, to the inside, Lacayo. Lacayo drives, finds Bramwood for the wide open three. That three good. Three for Bramwood. You know, something the Rams have been doing really good tonight, Mank, is, you know, getting wide open threes there this afternoon, wide open threes. That's the second one they've had, and second one went.
Yeah, two possessions, two wide open threes.
Jump shot by Dedrick. No good. Bramwood finds Marsili. He goes up for a layup. He's fouled and one.
You know, also something Rams have been doing really good so far is they've really kept them out from driving in, and they haven't really been able to finish those layups because, I mean, you got Spencer in the paint. I mean, nobody's getting past that guy.
Right, I couldn't agree more. I mean, you know, you got a guy that size. There's just nothing you can do unless you shoot a floater that high up. Marsili, his third point. Lloyd bringing this one down the court. Guarded by Marsili, one of the best defensive players on this Rams team, if not the best. Laddick on ball. Tight defense. Bramwood looks to contest. Wright with a great jumper. Rebound, Bramwood. Up the court to Marsili. Marsili takes a step.
Oh, blocked.
The ball will be Rams ball. Bramwood on the inbound. Has a wide open Marsili up top. Marsili not the type to really pull up for a deep three, but Bramwitt is, and look at that. His second bucket good in the night.
Wow.
Good of the afternoon.
Bramwitt is lights out right now. 2 threes, 2 for 2 from behind the arc. He's looking really strong coming into this game. Rams are already up 11-2. This looks like a good game for the Rams.
Right,
We'll see where this goes.
You know, great timeout call. Just kind of slow down the momentum and don't let the Rams get too hot at the beginning of this one. You saw Griffin Bramwitt with 2 threes on the night. He's already at 6 points, and Marsili's been creating on those breakaways. I think that's what the Rams are trying to do. They understand they have the advantage rebounding, and they're looking up the floor for, you know, a guy who's really going to look to cut and get an open layup. I think that was part of their game plan there.
Yeah, agreed.
What do you think Harding has to do to get back into this game? I mean, they're down 9. It's, you know, 3 minutes into this one. You know, this game could pull away very quickly. If you're Harding's coach, what are you telling his players?
If I'm Harding's coach, I'm telling them move the ball. You got to get around those defenders. They're really playing some tight D, so you got to move the ball around, get some people off guys, and then you got to start getting some wide open looks. You got to drive that ball and get up there, and you got to finish your shots.
Lloyd at the top of the key here, the point guard. To the outside. That's right, drives. Right drives on right. Rebound Marsili to Bramwitt. Great hustle play by Wright, nearly taking the steal from Bramwitt. Bramwitt slow to get over the halfway. To Marsili, top of the key. President's playing a trap, and a wide open 3 once again from the Rams. That'll be rebound Wright. He'll drive to the inside. No stopping him. And he'll be fouled. Look, frustrating when you can't, you know, get that second or first putback, but, you know, Wright played that correctly, and, you know, he drew the foul, so at least he gets an opportunity for some points here.
Yeah, he can make up those 2 points right here.
Griffin Bramwitt looking to draw up a play from Melza here. On the sideline, seeing what they can create. First shot, no good.
You can hear the Harding crowd really going crazy right now.
Distractions on the free throw. That second shot is good. And he points to the crowd.
Yeah. You know, after missing those 2 layups, you know, getting that 1 free throw really just helps you, just kind of give you a peace of mind, just to kind of regain what you kind of lost.
Right, but I mean, he had that great rebound there, and that's really what created those points.
Yeah, agreed.
Whoa, and great charge taken there by Marsili. You know, really aggressive play by the Presidents there. A lot of contact, but they did have a wide open Lloyd on the outside for, you know, a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, way to draw the foul there. Stop their momentum there, and they're not getting any points until next possession.
Sebastian Estein checks in for the Presidents. Same 5 here for New Canaan. Bramwitt at the top. To Lacayo. Harding playing a very aggressive defensive scheme here. To the outside, Bramwitt once again, nearly wide open 3. He'll find Laddick for an open 3. His 3 nearly no good, rims out. Rebound O'Regan. Lloyd bringing the ball down the court. He'll find the brother. Just long. That Lloyd to Lloyd connection, we'll be seeing a lot of that all night. Lacayo to the inside. Great layup, he misses long. Spencer Wright looking for a foul, does not get one in the paint there. Lloyd bringing the ball down the court once again. Talented point guard for the Presidents. Estienne. Oh, miscommunication there. He'll throw the ball to Lloyd, and, you know, Lloyd was cutting there, and that'll lead to a turnover.
Yeah, you got to have communication on the field. I mean, on the court. If you're not communicating, you're going to lead up to plays like that, and you're going to have missed points and opportunities, and that's just not going to sit well, especially with your coach. You know your coach is screaming at you when you do that. I know mine would be when I was playing Y ball a while back.
Right. 3 new players for the Rams here. Checking in, Ty Groff, Fletcher Heron, Aiden McLaughlin, the best dunker on this Rams team. We saw some of that last night.
Oh, yeah. Rams student section was going nuts last night after that dunk.
To the outside, Bramwitt. Guarded tightly. Marsili, top of the key. He'll find Bramwitt. Bramwitt drives. To the inside, finds Fletcher Heron. Oh, nearly an assist to Ty Groff there. That one batted away. Picked up by Lloyd. Lloyd Looking to make something happen. He finds STM. To the outside, right. Guarded tightly. S-time. This time he'll find Lloyd. Harding very slow to make something happen here. The Rams, you know, sitting, playing sound man defense here. Picking up their numbers. That one batted out of bounds. Well played by Marsili, creating a turnover, and that's what Marsili does, and something that he's done all season is create those opportunities for the Rams. He may not be the best shooter, but you know he will be the best finisher and the best, you know, defensive player and one of the most hustle guys.
Yeah, I mean you could really see how his hustle shows there. I mean he's getting that little pick there, create that turnover, and now the Rams have possession.
Bramwett to Heron. Heron to the top of the key. Back to Bramwett. Great movement, and that one taken away by Wright. Picked up by Fletcher. Wide open three, Ty Groff. That one good, no surprise. You know, quarterback, kicker, and a sharp shooter. Let me tell you something. Ty Groff is one of the best shooters on this team, and, you know, in crunch time, he really comes alive.
Yeah, what an athlete.
S-time elects not to take the wide open three. Wright with the great play, looking to make it two. S-time with the three. That bucket no good. Foul on Fletcher Heron.
I mean, you see number 22 Wright on Harding. He's really getting aggressive. He's getting in there. He's not holding anything back. Just because the Rams have all their starting players and Harding's down a couple players, he's not letting that phase him.
Right, and you saw him take that ball from Brandwood earlier, and a wide open, great inbound play. They'll find O'Regan for two. Best shoes on the court, might I add.
Yeah. As I talked about earlier, you know, they got to get the wide open layups, and now they're starting to get it, trying to get that ball moving.
Foul call, they'll call.
Yeah, there you go. Wright's getting aggressive again. So he's getting his hands in there.
O'Regan not happy with that call. You can tell he might be a guy who fouls out from time to time in games like these. You know, you got to play aggressive, you got to create turnovers, and that's something he was looking to do. Inbound Lacayo. Great job by Bramwett getting open there.
Yeah, Wright's past the half court right now.
Look, and let me tell you something. You know, this is some of the most pressure I've seen on Bramwett this season. And once again, great defense. Oh, but a better look from Lacayo. And Marsili will be fouled going up. He'll get shots.
Yeah, what a beautiful pass by Lacayo there. I mean, he was kind of up against the boards there, as you could say. And he just got that nice bounce pass underneath the defender's hands. Really good job there getting the ball out of there, even when he was about to lose it.
Right, a lot of pressure on him.
First one's good.
A few different players will check in here for Harding. Rams will keep their lineup. First minutes on the court, Kirkland for Harding. Great rebound there by Harding. That'll be Lloyd bringing the ball down the court. Guarded by Marsili. He'll stumble. Nearly a steal for the Rams. S-time trying to break Griffin Bramwett on defense here. Fails to do so, but great pick by Kirkland. Bramwett shuts off the pick and roll. Nearly an over and back. S-time. He'll find Wright. Right at the top. Drives to the inside. A fast player picked off by McLaughlin.
Oh. Rams draw another charge here. They're doing a really good job on defense tonight. Really playing close defense, not letting it. Oh, wait, never mind.
That'll be a foul.
That'll be a foul.
Yeah. You know,
sorry.
It's all right. I mean, great play by Wright there, you know, moving in fast. He's got to be one of the fastest players I've seen drive to the hoop. And, you know, he played that right and he drew the contact. And, you know, he'll get the ball back for his team and, you know, give Ty Groff that foul. To the outside, Lloyd. Guarded by Lacayo. Lloyd hesitant to pass. Wants to control this offense. Needs to make something happen. 16-4 with 50 seconds left to go in the first. That's time to Lloyd. Oh, almost in. Great layup by Wright. You know, making the hustle play there once again. He's definitely one of the best players on this Harding team, and in my opinion, he's having himself a game.
He's really putting in the work there. He's putting in the hustle. He's getting those rebounds, and he's putting them up. He's keeping the Harding still on the board.
McLaughlin drives to the inside. He'll kick it out. Marsili with the open three elects not to take it. Ty Groff will, and he'll hit the three.
I mean, the Rams there, they had 3 open threes there. I mean, they had 3 players outside the ring. They're all open.
Right, it's really an open three, you know, every possession, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, just missed.
Nearly 2 more from McLaughlin there. Great IQ by Bramwood to get that one up the floor and create another 2 points. So, you know, Mank, you know, big lead by the Rams right now. They're leading by 13 points here. Harding, you know, in a tough spot. And, you know, how do you get back into this game? You know, 19-6. The lead's only building every quarter. Not a lot they can do here. You know, it's been tough. They don't have a lot of subs. The Rams have a lot of depth. And, you know, I'd say the Rams do have more depth. And it's going to be very challenging for Harding to get back into the game. If you're coach, what are you telling your guys right now?
I mean, for sure this is a difficult game, but you know, you just got to run these. You run these scenarios in practice. You gotta play tight defense. You gotta stay on your guy. You can't let them get a wide open three because it just looks like they're chasing the ball around with all their defenders and they're leaving wide open looks here and there, and the Rams are punishing them for that. So they just really got to get back into this and get that defense going. And if they could build some momentum here with some baskets, get a couple stops, they'll be back in this game.
Right, I couldn't agree more with you. I think Harding needs to get some more points on the board and just play tougher defense because they're giving wide open threes. Bramwood has hit 2. Laddick's been really close to having, you know, a lot of points here. And you know, Ty Groff hit 1, and he almost had a second. If not, actually, he might have 2 threes. Yeah, sorry, he has 2 threes in that first, you know, half of play there, or quarter of play. So, you know, the Rams are really on track for a lot of points here. It's the start of the second, and they already have 20. So if they can continue to do what they're doing, they could really come away with this one before the half. Bramwood bringing the ball down the court. Talented point guard to Lacayo. Lacayo, he'll find Marsili. Great. Ooh. That one almost blocked by Wright. He got a hand on that, not sure. Ty Groff, he'll take his 3. That one no good. Rebound Rams, kicks it out to Bramwood. He'll drive, the smart play. He'll find Ty Groff. Back to Bramwood. You know, once again, as you saw, that open 3-point opportunity. They'll find Wright in the post. Lacayo puts up a bucket, no good. And Wright will get 2 more. You know, great play by him. That finishing's definitely improving. You know, he's upset he's not getting that first putback, but, you know, if he keeps sticking to what he's good at and, you know, holding on to that ball tightly, you know, no one's getting around him in the post.
Yeah, things are looking up for him. No, but also Harding, they did a really good job on defense there. They were getting hands everywhere. They were getting in Spencer's face. They weren't really trying to let him get that ball. And I mean, there's just nothing you could do against a guy that size.
It's tough. You know, they'll find him once again in the post.
There you go again.
Through. Easy bucket.
Yeah.
Easy bucket. You know, and I think, you know, I've said it in games before. You know, once you get right hot, then you can't do anything to stop him. You know, he's a big guy, and I think the Rams need to use him more. You know, they've started to do it obviously this game, and getting him those minutes and opportunities. I mean, just look at that block.
Look at that block. He didn't even move. He just put his arms up. I mean, it's like David and Goliath out there. I mean, he's just standing there. He's just a brick wall. They just hit him, and they bounce back. There's nothing they can do.
Right, and great reference and great sportsmanship there. And look at Griffin Bramwood. He'll find Marsili, another easy bucket for the Rams. They really just had 6 in a row there. You know, great timeout by Coach, you know, for the Presidents here. Just kind of slow down that momentum. But let's talk about Wright's impact on the game right now. And, you know, he put that guy on the floor. You put Lloyd on the floor there and created an opportunity that we saw. And great sportsmanship by him helping that player up. But, you know, just as we saw and as we touched on, you know, it's Spencer Wright Fuller is an amazing player. And, you know, he's having plays like that are just really changing the tide of this game. Obviously, it's heavily in one direction, but, you know, say it's a bigger game, say it's a Darien, say it's a Ridgefield, you know, having that impact and having someone in the post who nobody can guard is a really important thing to have, and it's something the Rams are going to learn to utilize, I think, after his performance today.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, when you're playing twos anywhere, you know you need to have, like, a shooter, and you have to have a big man down in the paint. And if you don't have that big man down in the paint, you got a little bit of a mismatch there, and that's kind of what's happening tonight. I mean, you got Spencer, and he is just knocking down their offense. They're just not able to break through. Harding's really got to break through here, and they got to get back on that board, get some momentum going.
Right, and I can't think of a bigger, more talented player in the league in terms of size than what New Canaan unfortunately has. So, it's very tough to find someone that can guard him. If he's doing his job and if Wright Fuller keeps doing what he's doing, his impact is just going to be really insane for this Rams team.
Yeah.
Lloyd at the top of the key, trying to control this offense. They got to get some on the board here. To the outside, Wright. He'll drive on Wright. Kicks it out to Jones, his first minutes of this game. Lloyd drives, great pick play. The three, nearly contested. That one's long.
Yeah, the Rams are doing a great job communicating on defense. Oh.
Wow. 2 players down here for the Presidents.
I think Spencer just tapped them and they went down.
Wow.
And that just shows how big of a guy he is.
Right. I mean, here's the difficult part of the situation is he didn't do anything, right? He stood still, so he's not in the wrong. He just stood there, and, the Harding Presidents players just really ran into him. So it's unfortunate they fell, but, it was a great play by Wright Fuller and way to create. So hopefully all those players are okay, but really by the Rams, there's a great play by Griffin Bramwood to get the ball down the court, a perfect pass to Fletcher Heron. That bucket won't count. Obviously, they'll have to call something, but, just honestly kind of a great play by Wright Fuller, and being able to set up a pick is what the Rams need to utilize as long as he keeps his hands down. Those players will hit body. I think they might have hit his elbows, which could have been the issue.
Yeah, Lloyd checked out there. He's not looking too good. I'm sure he'll recover by the end of the game, but that's definitely a big hit to take. We'll see how that impacts the Harding.
A great play by Fletcher Heron. He'll get his 2. A little upset that he didn't get that last possession on the board. Nearly tipped away again. Rams playing aggressive defense. Jack Laddick getting this ball back.
Wow,
Lenahan's first minute of the game. Jack Laddick, open 3, elects not to take that one. Fletcher Heron will. That ball no good. Coach Melzer not too excited with that call there, but they'll call a foul on Aiden McLaughlin. Fletcher Heron covering this inbound. See what his long arms can do. O'Regan looking for someone to pass the ball to. Oh, and Lenahan slips and falls.
He goes down.
Right, this crowd, these players very excited, but, all the Rams got to do is kind of look at this scoreboard and laugh.
Yeah. With the Rams not having their student section tonight, it's definitely a big difference.
Oh, and Jack Laddick in the face of number 13, Jones.
Good response by the Rams. I mean, you go down because you got juked out. I mean, you got to respond to that. And them missing a 3, and you respond, that's a great job there. Keep your momentum going. In 36, you're really capitalizing on what you got on the board right now.
The top here. Last time. Guarded by Heron. Oh. Slips like on his own is right. S-time. Drives on Heron. That bucket no good. Nearly a jump ball. Fletcher Heron down to Aiden McLaughlin. This one will go up. Oh, he doesn't dunk that one.
Looked like he was thinking about it there, and then he saw a defender right there, and he just couldn't finish there.
Right.
Maybe we'll see a dunk tonight if they get another wide open like that.
I mean, it's, I think this is our first afternoon game we've called all year, so I keep saying tonight, but it's really this afternoon.
Yeah.
To the outside. Laddick. Smart move not to take that one. Oh, they have McLaughlin on the inside. Wow, jump ball here. And they'll send that to the Rams' defensive side. Harding ball. I'm very surprised that McLaughlin didn't take that dunk, actually. That's the momentum he needed, and, maybe he was just a little tired and his legs might not have been warmed up completely, or obviously the layup's the smart play, but he gets up there and he had that breakaway. I was very surprised he didn't take it.
Yeah, I mean, when you got an open look like that, I mean, you got the defender right there. I mean, you got to dunk on him. especially if you can. You know, you got to capitalize
Right.
on that.
I mean, we're taking for granted his ability to do so. No other player on this Rams team can really get up the way he does.
Yeah, agreed.
I believe it'll be the Rams ball. Sorry, Harding ball. Jack Lenahan here, guarding this inbound. That'll be Dedrick on the inbound. He'll find Lloyd. Lloyd checks back in.
Yeah, good job by Harding getting that pass in. It was really a difficult pass there. I mean, letting him all in his face.
Right,
He was
and
just trying to pop that up and get it to them.
I'm noticing the Presidents are taking a lot of contested shots here and kind of forcing stuff they don't need to be. Obviously, this Rams defense is very strong, but they should try to focus on, you know, slowing the ball down. And obviously, they do really have enough time if they slow it down. You know, it's not the fourth quarter, the end of the third. So obviously, they do need to put points on the board, but you can't pray for a miracle this early.
Yeah, whoa, Lloyd getting all physical.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Scuffle on the court. President's coach, very smart, getting over there, making sure no more of his players get suspended in this one.
It might have something to do with Spencer knocking down Lloyd before. I mean, you see Lloyd is just not holding back. He's not happy with that. And he's just trying to get that ball back. He's got to control his anger here. I mean, you can't let that get to you in this game. So, I mean, you're going to get teed up, and that's just not good for your team. You're just you're going to, like, hurt your whole team when you could just, you know, let it go.
Right, and props to Scornia for holding his composure there. The Rams having a little laugh there. You know, obviously there's a lot of contact in this game, and this is going to become a very physical one, especially with 3 minutes before the end of the half. Normally after that first scuffle, the aggression really starts to pick up as this game gets going. So, you know, I'm very excited to see how this game changes, and if it gets more aggressive. Obviously you saw Lenahan there for the Rams run in and kind of back up to Scornia and get Lloyd off of him.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think Lloyd did anything wrong there. I think it was just kind of for the jump ball, maybe a little aggressive, but definitely running in there. Kirkland, or sorry, that might have been Jones there. Sorry, no, it was Kirkland. Just it wasn't really needed. Obviously, there just wasn't a point to try to start something with 3 minutes left in the half.
No, agreed. You don't want to start something even before the end of the half. I mean, you just got to play your game.
Especially when it's a game that, you know, you're trying your best to get back into.
Yeah, agreed. You don't want to build momentum with anger here.
Moals, his first minute of the night. 3 for Groff. That one no good. Great play by Tiscornia.
Really
but
great
the Presidents
save
will get the ball. Moals bringing the ball down the court here. Guarded by Tiscornia. To the outside. Bucket, no good.
Just
Be
a
a
little
foul
short.
on Fletcher Heron for a little push there. Fletcher not happy with that call.
No, I feel like every time there's a foul, no one's happy.
Right, I mean, that's just the sport of basketball.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's going to happen. No one's really happy with the foul call because a lot of the times, you know, you don't think it should have been a call, but, you know, the refs try to call fair game as best they can.
No, the refs are doing a great job.
Great bucket by Lloyd there. Great three-point shot. You saw a lot of arc. That was just perfect form.
Yeah, that's what Harding needs. I mean, you could hear the crowd starting to get on it now. If they could get a stop here, they could really start building some momentum.
Quick ball movement from the Rams. Tiscornia really controlling this possession. Harding playing an aggressive trap defense, and oh my gosh, Jack Lenahan, the deep shooter for the Rams, hits a bucket.
That was a nice snipe there.
Right, Lenahan, mind you, the one who hit the buzzer beater in the second overtime of this Danbury game to tie it up. Rams went on to lose that one, but, you know, definitely the clutch shooter of this team.
Yeah.
Oh, great rebound there by O'Regan. He'll find Dedrick, who will, nearly a perfect layup.
Just missed his hands there. He just had to get him a little bit more to the right, and he would have had it. Hard bucket, though. Definitely a contested shot.
Wide open three
Not
from Groff.
something that's too hard.
Sorry, contested. He'll get to the inside. Aiden McLaughlin blocked.
Stan.
Great play by Kirkland there. He's definitely making sure that McLaughlin knows that happened. He's getting up in his face there, but it'll be Rams ball. Inbound to Scornia, to the inside. Fletcher Heron blocked.
Again. Wow. Here, Hardin's playing some good defense now.
Right, great defense, but also, you know, great job getting those rebounds and giving the ball back.
Almost looks like Lenningham went out there. You can see the whole crowd section kind of was like looking at it in awe and how the refs didn't call it.
Right, they were not happy with that call.
Yeah, I couldn't really see it too well from my angle.
Lloyd drives on McLaughlin. Step back three, just short.
You know, Harding's really got to pass around the ball. They got to get some wide open looks because they're just taking contested shots and they're just throwing away their possessions.
Great ball movement by the Rams. To Scornia on the outside of the key.
You see the coach is not happy with how they're communicating right now.
Oh, missed pass by Lenahan there. Rough on ball. Rams definitely looking for the last shot here.
Yeah, the Rams just want to get that last shot, keep that momentum going. Kind of just put them down in that coffin, just nail them in there.
Pull-up jumper from Groff. That one good. Ty Groff. Wow.
Nice. Yeah. There you go.
And we'll close out the half with a score of 37-9. The Rams will lead in this one at the STAC, the New Canaan High School varsity gym. Great performance by the Rams offensively here and obviously defensively. And, you know, they've definitely been having themselves a game. And, you know, we'll close you guys out here and bring you back with a few minutes to go at the start of the second half.
Yeah, now let's hear a word from our sponsors.
This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. William Fessler Family Dentistry. Smile, you're in good hands. We'd like to thank our Platinum sponsors at NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Walter Storts. Walter Storts Market has supported NC Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Storts is your fresh local market. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal and constructed with intention and integrity. We'd like to thank our gold sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Well, Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2022-2023 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics.
And we're underway here with the second half, just a minute away from the start of this. Obviously, second half, as I just said. Sorry about that. Very blowout game with no better choice of words, unfortunately here. But, the Rams have done a great job. Obviously, their second game in 24 hours. And they just really stayed with the same principles as they had. Obviously, this game a little more high scoring than Norwalk last night. Norwalk putting up 32 and Harding only 9 after the first half. So really, obviously, not on track here for the same amount of points as last night. But the Rams have been really creating offense here from a lot of great guys. Spencer Fuller-Wright, has really led this, in my opinion. It just kind of puts a new step into the offense, new element into this offense here for the Rams. Obviously, we'll see him check back in. We'll see him get a few more minutes, but I'm really excited to watch him play for this one and keep setting those big, hard screens as he's done all game because you really can't get around them, right? And he's just such a big guy and really gets in the way of you.
Yeah, very great player for the Rams. Now, Gray, the Rams, they kept in their starters here. Do you think that's a really good decision, despite them coming off the 24-hour game?
Right. I think regardless, obviously in practice you're going to do some sort of scrimmage work. So I think this is really just kind of getting these guys some work in, obviously, which they would have had if this game had not happened. Nearly bucked by Marsili. That one put up by Wright. And there we go. As I said, his impact already being heard around the gym with, another bucket by him.
Yeah, great job by Spencer there, getting that rebound, putting it up.
As you just touched on, I think the Rams brought up some JV guys. They have 3 guys who normally aren't on that varsity bench, so we'll definitely see them get into this one. Oh, picked off by Marsili. We're able to bring the ball down the court. One thing we have not touched on yet this game is Harding's rich basketball history. I believe this is their second year back after the school closed for renovations, and a really amazing high school, very beautiful school in Bridgeport. And, they definitely have rich basketball, NBA player type history, especially in the 90s and early 2000s. So they're definitely getting their program back up. Obviously more athletic than last year, as last year's games were a big difference. And, whoa, Griffin Bramwett nearly hits another 3.
Yeah, what you're saying, we haven't even seen their full starting lineup yet. This is all their, reserves. I mean, because of all the penalties, or not penalties, all the
Suspension.
players, yeah,
Right.
that they have out, yeah.
Right, suspension, there's some injury, and, Harding's just obviously been hurt by that, but, just how far they've come since last year, they're definitely looking up for the future and stuff like that. So, they definitely have a bright future ahead of them and many more games to play. Oh, Lloyd's first bucket, no good. As you saw in that last possession, great pick by Spencer Wright Fuller. Once again, we say his name a lot now. Giving Bram with that open three. Lloyd's second free throw. That one bounces twice, does not go in.
Spencer gets the rebound once again. No surprise there.
Whoa, great ball by Bram with Laddick.
What a beautiful pass there. I mean, nothing more perfect than that. Just out of reach of Harding.
Tipped away by O'Regan. Great ball movement by the Rams. 3 shot opportunities there. Obviously, they look to make the layup happen, and, that one batted away, but they'll get this ball back.
Going with the classic stack play.
Brandwood inbound, a wide open 3 from Laddick. That one in, no surprises there. You can't leave Jack Laddick open. You can't play lazy defense, especially on an inbound.
That was a great play there. I mean, I thought it was just like a normal stack where everyone goes everywhere and just kind of scatters and you pray that someone's open, but, they just kind of kept their players there and they had their shooter at the end. They just kind of formed a massive wall there. Really great play there and got the bucket.
Great pass by Lacayo and another 3 by Jack Laddick. Can't let him get hot, otherwise that happens.
Yeah, they also had two open three-point shooters. They had Griffin behind the three-point line, and they also had Laddick behind there.
Oh, and a great layup opportunity and one. That'll be 0s to number 0 for 2 points.
Yeah, O'Regan did a really good job there drawing the foul.
I believe that was actually O'Regan who had the assist. It was Dennis Brown who put that one in. It's fine. The zeros are confusing. That's my fault on this this sheet here. And that free throw good, no surprises.
We only found out we were announcing about 30 minutes before, so I hopped in the shower. It was very close here. Not much information for us to go off of.
It's enough prep time. We got a roster together.
Yep.
Oh, Colin Tiscornia fighting a jump ball. Timeout, White. Great timeout by Coach Melzer, knowing that he has a lot of timeouts to spare, so you might as well use one and maintain that possession.
Yeah, you also saw Lloyd getting in there. He held himself back this time. Great job by him. Not getting too aggressive, not getting it technical, and he kept his cool there. Still playing aggressively, though. He's not holding back. Great job by him there.
Right, and, obviously the Rams increasing their lead very rapidly here, but Harding getting some points on the board finally. A great layup and one, and, gets 3 quick points there for Harding. So, definitely Dennis Brown is making his impact on the floor. I would have liked to see him in the game a little earlier with some more minutes. I think he's a great player, and he's been creating this, with the time that he's been in. And, some of these other guys, S-Time and guys like that, hadn't had that impact early on. So it's definitely good to see that someone's stepping up and making the right play.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams are up 33 here. They're really doing a good job just capitalizing on their lead.
Nearly another wide open 3 for Laddick there, but great job by Lloyd for contesting that.
Looks like Harding's trying to compensate for having Spencer in the paint. I mean, that guy is worth 3 people in the paint. So they're trying to keep more like playing zone defense, not really playing man to man.
Right, Lloyd bringing this one down the court here. Guarded by Marsili. Marsili playing tough defense. He's been doing it all game. Great defensive effort by Laddick, but they'll give him a foul call.
Good way to draw the foul there.
That'll be the team's 3rd foul. Obviously they're pretty far away from a 10 foul mark, but as games get down, closer games, stuff like that can happen. So we'll see if Harding can, well, there's our 4th.
Yeah, the Rams can't really, they can't afford having all these fouls, but you don't really want to put yourself in a situation where it's a close game and you're trying to get a foul here, and then now they're going to the line.
Right, there is a lot of time here, and Oh, nearly in by Lloyd. That one rebound to Skornia. To the inside. Oh, rims out. Hook back bucket is good. O'Regan making the effort play. He's really had himself a second half.
O'Regan did a good job there getting the rebound, you know, getting aggressive. Even though he missed that first opportunity there, he still got up and he got that second basket, and there's 2 points for Harding.
Rams looking to check in McLaughlin and Ty Groff at the next buzzer. To Skornia, top of the key. Finds Marsilli, who drives. His bucket rims in.
Just barely. Bouncing on the rim, and you see it just floats right in.
Right, great bucket by him. Getting 2 more for the Rams. O'Regan to Lloyd. Lloyd to Dedrick to the outside. Back to Lloyd. He'll drive, great look, but that one picked off. Marsilli with the, I guess, the steal.
Yeah, Wright was not ready for that pass. I mean, his hands were behind 2 defenders. He was not able to catch that pass. You know, he just tried to break free, grab the ball, but he just couldn't there.
Right,
not really
great
good
self-rebound by Lacayo.
Yeah, a little failed miscommunication there by Harding.
To Skornia with the turnover for the Rams, and Marsilli pops one out. He does a great job of wrapping his arm around, and oh, nearly another bucket for him.
Saw Wright go flying past him. I mean, he's not giving up. I mean, he went like at least like 3 feet in the air there, and he could have blocked that. It was very close.
Oh, you know, play the right defense, but great play by Lloyd there to get over Wright Fuller and make that bucket.
I mean, you see Spencer there. I mean, he goes down. He's just holding his hands up there. He's not moving. He's not trying to make it look like he's fouling anyone. He's doing a great job playing defense, but not really getting too physical. He just has to stand there.
Right, and a great pick by him there, getting to Skornia open. Unfortunately, that bucket pretty far to the right. Interesting lob.
Good recover by number 20.
Right, great recovery. That one bounces off the foot of Wright.
I mean, you saw that even midair. He just charged his arm back up, in all midair, and passed it back out. It's really something special to see. Great athleticism.
Dedrick Hill drive. Oh, that one I thought went in. To Skornia, playing point guard for the Rams. Guarded by Wright. He'll find Wright Fuller to the inside to Skornia's floater. That one's good. 4 Rams players away to check into this one. Looks like the Rams will keep Griffin Bramwood out of the rest of this game. We're assuming, you know, he's obviously struggled with a lot of sickness, and they'll check in 4 amazing players: Fletcher Herringer, Athletic, Ty Groff, and Aiden McLaughlin. Get some fresh legs on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams got a really deep rotation right now. They could spare the 4 players, and they're still got their starters out there, and they're doing a really great job.
Right, I wouldn't be too surprised if the Rams, beginning of the 4th, started off with 4 younger guys, junior, 3 sophomores there, get them their first minutes of the game.
Yeah, if I was Melzer, I'd be bringing them in soon. Give your team a little bit of rest, well-deserved. I mean, 49-16, you got a pretty comfortable lead coming towards the end of the 3rd quarter.
Dedrick to Lloyd. Lloyd back in this one. Nearly stumbles. He'll find Lloyd. Tries to drive on McLaughlin. Guarded by Heron. Heron, a great defensive player. He'll be picked off. He'll guard the roll. Great drive by Dedrick. That one, Heron uses his long arms to bat that ball down. Lenahan, great look to McLaughlin.
Yeah, Groff also had a great job there getting in there and getting that block.
Right, Ty Groff had a wide open shot at the beginning of this possession. They missed the look, but you know, he's definitely sitting in that corner waiting for something.
Yeah, very athletic player. As you mentioned, he plays varsity football.
And there we go, Ty Groff cutting in the lane, finding that pass is Jack Lenahan, and there we go, another 2 for the Rams. They passed 50.
That's what he was waiting for. He was just waiting to get a nice little cut there. Got in there, point guard saw it, passed it to him, great execution.
Oh.
Lenahan not happy with that call.
You know, Wright very close to getting 2 there, and he'll go to the line and get his shots. You know, Rams playing great here so far. You know, 44 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter, and then they'll finish out the 4th. But Wright's first bucket is good. And here we go. Teddy Whitaker checks in for the Rams. His first minute of the afternoon.
Reagan also checks in for Harding. Great job by Wright getting that first shot in. Really got to knock it down. And the second one's good, too. Great job by Wright.
Wright definitely having himself a game, you know, in the aspects that he can. He's played very athletic defense, and he's a fast, aggressive defensive player, and a young guy, too.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell the future for Harding's looking really good for them. With a player like Wright, you know, they got a really good future ahead of them.
That 3 just short for the Rams. Presidents will bring this ball down here.
See Wright trying to tell his teammates and trying to call that ball off there because he was going in and he just knew it wasn't right. He knew he can't get past the Rams defense there, so he passed it back out. Great job by Wright. Got to have discipline.
Oh.
Just barely missed that shot.
Right, that one very close. That looked good from our angle.
Yeah.
Right, nearly getting 2 more on the board.
Timeout. Oh, no, sorry, the end of the quarter.
NCTV 78. Right, end of the quarter here, Andrew. You know, this game's kind of getting down to the wire here. We got 3 players for the Rams here just waiting to get their first minutes on this bench. And, you know, for Harding, the key is going to be to, you know, finish this one out with as many points as you can. And, you know, obviously this one's kind of getting out of reach. 33 points is not an easy number to come across in the 4th quarter, especially with this Rams defense. So this Harding team will definitely start to get whatever they can in the back of the net and just see what they can create.
Yeah, you can see the Harding players are not looking too good. They look a little defeated. You know, what do you do if you're Harding's coach right now?
You know, if you're Harding's coach, you just got to tell your guys to keep their heads up. They've played a great defensive effort as far as, you know, their athleticism, and they definitely just need to kind of keep their composure next game and try to get back out there because, you know, they've had a solid season so far, you know, coming their 2nd year into the rebuilding of the school. So they're definitely just trying to get their team up and keep playing with the athleticism that they've been playing with.
Yeah.
Future looking strong here. Let's see what the Rams come out with. The Rams come out with the same lineup as they did before the start of that, or the end of the 3rd quarter.
Interesting choice by Melzer, not bringing in the rest of the bench. They got a deep bench, and they can use it. I mean, they're up 33 points. It's certainly a comfortable lead.
Right. I think the key is just going to be you know, establishing, you know, letting these guys play because, you know, these varsity guys are just earning their playing time. So definitely letting them get that extra opportunity, especially after, you know, a good game against Norwalk last night.
Yeah, I mean, you got 8 of the players on the varsity roster that are all seniors. They all want to get their playing time in.
To the inside, McLaughlin. Looked like he flopped there. Right. And then they'll give McLaughlin his foul shots. Lloyd not too happy with that call.
Definitely not.
That foul's on number 3. McLaughlin's first. First shot good. Second for McLaughlin. That's 2. Defensive effort for the Rams here. Fletcher Heron getting back to the outside. O'Regan. Best shoes on the court. He'll kick it out to his teammate. They'll find Lloyd. Dedrick to the outside.
Whoa.
Passing to no one there. It looked like he was looking for Wright, who cut.
Another miscommunication by Harding. You know, you really got to communicate with your teammates. You got to tell them where you're going. They got to know what's going on. Otherwise, you're going to lead to possessions like that, and you're just going to throw away points, quite literally.
Right. I mean, that's just, you know, you got to look before you throw the ball, and there's no one there, you obviously can't throw it. McLaughlin, he'll hand it off to Lenahan. Double team for a quick second there. In the post, McLaughlin. Ball to Whitaker. Whitaker drives. Whitaker to the inside. He'll be fouled.
You saw O'Regan not really happy with that call. He looked over to the coach. Coach is just kind of like, it's fine. Just don't worry about it. Just kind of shake it off and keep on playing. Coach, he's not really looking too happy right now. He's just kind of sitting there, and he's just kind of watching this game unfold.
Teddy Whitaker with his second shot. Second one good. Looks like the Rams, Coach Melzer just telling them something here at the end of the game. Obviously, they don't really need that rebound, so they decided to not put any rebounders.
Yeah, Melzer's sitting down right now. You don't really see that a lot. You see him up and at him. He's going around. He's yelling at people, especially assistant coach Tish. He's up. You see him at the JV games. He's squatting. He's like scratching it. He's scratching his hair. He's pulling out his hair. He gets really into the games, and they're just sitting down right now. So they're certainly comfortable.
Right, rarely do you see Coach Melzer, and here's Coach Tish getting up on the court.
And now both coaches are up. There you go. They're back into the game.
Yeah, way to get open there at the top of the key.
Yeah, you heard by
Back to Dedrick.
Heard by the Harding crowd. They were very happy with that call.
Wright making great efforts here. He's making great moves. He's just not finishing. Whitaker with the ball. Top of the key, he'll find McLaughlin. To Groff. To the inside, McLaughlin wide open. He'll put up a layup.
Great look, great look. When you see a defender, you see your teammate down in the paint, and that's just a great job getting him there, getting the ball to him, finish it off.
To the inside. Not fouled, shots up. O'Regan, no good.
You got 3 JV players ready to check in for the Rams. You got Michael Smith, Larry Robertson, and Tyler Ofiero all ready to come into it. All sophomores. So we're about to see what New Canaan's future is looking like. Especially with, again, 8 seniors on the Rams team. We'll see how it goes for them.
Great bucket by Teddy Whitaker, man. He had a great one last night, last night. And this afternoon, just another strong layup. Using that backboard, he's got great spin on the ball. Definitely an athletic player here for the Rams.
Yeah, very good job there, getting the ball in, using a little spin on it, put a little finesse. Great job.
Right, great choice of words there. To the inside, Lloyd.
Great defense by McLaughlin there, just getting his hands up, and he just blocked that ball with his height.
Right, they'll call a foul on Heron, but fortunately for Heron, that foul will get his teammates in this game. So definitely very exciting. The Rams playing with 5 players who have all had, JV minutes this year. So that this, for the Rams right now is definitely a JV varsity lineup. Tyler Ofiero, I believe, getting his first varsity minutes of his career. I know Mike Smith and Luke Robinson have definitely gotten minutes so far this year on varsity. Just a bit of playing time earlier this season, and Robinson last night.
Yeah, you saw both Michael Smith and Larry come out last night. They're looking really strong. We'll see how they perform tonight.
Lloyd with the free throw point.
If you're a JV player coming into this game, you're working your butt off because you want that spot next year on varsity. So, although they're up 58-20, they are not going to be holding back here.
Right, they're also playing for a lot more here. They're playing for varsity minutes even this year. You never know what's going to happen. There's definitely the spots open for them to play. There's definitely a little playing time to be had if they're having great games and they're performing. And, you got to treat every game as a tryout for, what's to come and just keep performing like they've been doing, and they'll get some opportunities.
Yeah. Great rebound by Tyler there, dishing it out to Michael.
To Heron here. To the inside, great cut by Luke Robinson. Oh, that bucket long. Hard off the backboard.
Looks like Herring's got 5 players coming in ready to check in. That will be an and 1. Great job by Lloyd there getting that bucket in after contact. Now all 5 players will check in.
As time waits for Lloyd here on the free throw attempt, but Harding's going to check in their bench lineup here, players they have remaining.
Yeah, Sebastian Estime on the sideline, ready to check in for Lloyd.
Another
And
shot
there
good
you have
here.
it.
And that'll be it. Harding will check out all 5, I believe, of their starting players.
Looks
Teddy
like they're
Whitaker bringing this one down the court.
Looks like they're just trying to reserve, their varsity players, and they're just trying to kind of soak up this defeat. The game's pretty much over. You have 4 minutes left.
Right, you want to get them ready for, games to come because, they got some harder matchups down the road and some games that, they'll have great opportunities to perform well in.
Yeah, certainly.
Fletcher Heron to the outside, Robinson. Robinson, top of the key to Heron. To the outside, Olfiero. He'll find Mike Smith. That one bobbled away. Rebound Lloyd.
Smith not looking too happy after that. He just kind of, ball just rolled out from under him. Wasn't too happy about that.
It's time. Lloyd dribbling. Tough defense. He'll hit the bottom of the rim. That one short. Teddy Whitaker bringing it down the court to Robinson. Robinson to the inside, finds his teammate. Tyler not ready to receive that one, just wasn't paying attention. And a steal by Mike Smith. Olfiero, he drives to the inside. He's got that layup opportunity. Euro step, oh, and he misses the layup. Robinson with some free throws here. That foul on number 4, Lloyd. Robinson will shoot 2 shots here. This first one, good.
I think that's his first free throw ever in varsity playing. I saw him come out. He had one opportunity last night. I don't think he made it. And now he goes 2 for 2. He's very happy about that. Certainly great opportunity for him. Coaches are happy about that.
Right, it's always great to see someone who works really hard finally have some of that pay off. And great steal by Teddy Whitaker. He'll get the ball down the court. To Olfiero, he'll go up. Oh, looking for his first 2 of varsity. Just as we said before, a lot of these guys getting their first varsity points. You saw Robinson's parents very happy in the stands there. He's getting some points on the board, and that will give Tyler this opportunity to do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, there is not a single senior on the court right now. And, you got all 11th and 10th graders. This is the future of the team right here.
Second shot short. Nearly put back by Fletcher Heron. That one batted out of bounds.
Stays.
Stays with the Rams here. Luke Robinson on the inbound. Teddy Whitaker to the outside. He tries to set something up. Wide open 3-point attempt. Whitaker's bucket no good. Rebound Mike Smith nearly gets his points. Mike Smith, I believe the only underclassman without a point in this game.
Even with the Rams not having their starters out, they're still getting wide open looks.
Whoa, great behind the back dribble from Lloyd. He'll go up. And his layup just short. Too bad he couldn't finish that one. He would have put that one on the highlight reel.
I mean, you see the crowd, they weren't too happy about that. They all wanted him to score there, and just barely missed it. He tried to put a little finesse on that one, as I said earlier. Just missed it. He's not too happy.
Right, it's tough, and it's obviously something you're upset about, but he's been having himself a game. He came out in this one and gave it his all defensively and offensively, and unfortunately for the presidents here, they're just not going to finish this one out on top. But 2 minutes 30 seconds left to play. Rams at 61 points. Hopefully they're going to get some of these younger guys some more opportunities to score and keep moving the ball and get it down the court and see what they can produce.
Yeah, maybe he needs to get his goggles checked out.
And we'll see here the presidents talking to their coach here. Not too happy. This team a little upset with their performance today. Obviously, this Rams team, a lot more veterans here, and mostly all senior starting lineup. Aside from Griffin Brand with the junior, who's really been having an impact since his freshman year. So, this Harding team has really given it their all, and unfortunately today they just fell short.
Yeah, I'd really like to see a game where Harding has all their starters in here. It'd certainly be an interesting game. I mean, seeing the athleticism just like the backups, they're doing a really good job.
And that bucket nearly good. A lot of threes just short. Mike Smith, by the way, on that last possession, a little hard off the backboard, but almost got 2 for himself.
Yeah, and Tyler did a great job there. He got a hand on that ball on the rebound that last possession, but he just couldn't finish it, but he still gave the Rams the ball.
Pull-up jumper to a rebound and a floater is Tyler. Great play by him.
Now he gets his points for the game.
Right, really solidifying why he deserves to be here.
Yeah.
To the outside. Morales kicks it to the far side, Jones.
Risky pass, but it works.
He's time to Lloyd. Lloyd, deep 3, that one airballs.
Just a little short. You know, he's really looking to get those points back after that. Just a miss from that layup earlier.
Teddy Whitaker, point guard for the Rams here. Top of the key, he'll find Mike Smith. Mike Smith to Heron. On the outside, Heron will drive. Great athletic effort. Give Robinson 3. That one short. Lloyd here, drives to the inside. He's got his bucket. Oh, and another miscommunication. You know, that's just something that's got to be worked out in practice by Kirkland, and, you know, being able to know that that ball's coming to you and expecting it at all times. I feel like that's, you know, one of the places the Rams have the edge up is, you know, the ability to just connect with your teammates and, you know, make offensive efforts like that and, you know, really catch the ball and know when it's coming to you.
Yeah, excellent point. But, I mean, in Kirkland's defense, I mean, he's looking, and he just does not expect for him not to, like, finish there. I mean, he's basically at the basket, and then he just kind of passes it back, and he just wasn't expecting that.
And Teddy Whitaker with the 3 there, and a defensive effort, nearly with another steal.
Yeah, great job by Whitaker.
Right,
Way to knock it down.
Yeah, you know, as you know, I was saying before, Whitaker definitely one of the better juniors on this team. You know, there's only 3 on this New Canaan varsity team. It'd be Whitaker, Fletcher, Heron, you know, a guy who's seen a lot of minutes here, and Griffin Brandwood, obviously the star here for the Rams.
You saw Michael Smith almost get that board there.
3 ball just short from Morales.
You saw Whitaker just kind of slow it down there. You know, there's 20 seconds on the clock. They're not really trying to do anything crazy right now. Just pass it around, try to get the last shot here.
But I think the Rams will dribble this one out. Obviously played a great offensive game and probably kill this one, and that'll be game.
That'll do it.
1 second left to go, and there's the buzzer as the Rams win this one 66-23. They've been doing a great job here, you know, a 43-point game. The Rams winning by a difference of 43 points. You know, they've definitely had great games this season, and I think this is one of their best. Obviously coming from a back-to-back, their first home back-to-back of the season, and, you know, just coming away with a 43-point lead and then a 30-point lead last night. They're definitely on a hot streak here. What do you have on that?
No, they're agreed. And, you know, they're really doing a great job putting points on the board, passing the ball around, great communication, and they're getting a lot of wide open looks, especially in this game. We saw a lot of wide open looks, and they were just, you know, putting that basket. Right. They're putting the ball in the basket, and they're doing a great job just putting points on there and not stopping, keeping their foot on the pedal and not putting that break.
Right, and that'll be it at the New Canaan High School Varsity Gym, the STAC here, with a final score of 66 to, scoreboard just cut out, I believe it was 20, what do you got?
66-23, yeah.
66-23. Sorry about that. So we'll be signing out here, myself, Greg Tomasco, and to my left, Andrew Mank, signing out with this call on this Saturday afternoon basketball game. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Take it out to sponsors for the end.
This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club, Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Family Dentistry, the dental office for our entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, who have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist with all of your automotive needs. We would like like to thank our platinum sponsor, Walter Storts. Walter Storts Market has supported NC Rams athletics and the entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Storts is your fresh local market. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commissioned residential and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal and constructed with intention and integrity. We'd like to thank our gold sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting in a pool or an addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Well, Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2022-2023 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. We would like to thank our gold sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics.